welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do baby must-haves from 0 to 3 months. Since there's been a lot of items that I used for the first 3 months of Hayden's life, so I figured I would just share the items that worked best for us. I know people do these all the time, but I always like to watch them to see what works for different people. It kind of gives me a better idea of what I should look into or what I should try. So let's get into the baby must-haves for 0 to 3 months. So my first must-have is the Nosefrida. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen this before, and I mean a lot of people probably think this is really gross, and I did too. But let me tell you, when your baby's congested and you know are worried about your baby breathing and all that stuff, you'll use it and you'll do it. So this is what it looks like. You pretty much just put this up to baby's nostril, put this in your mouth, and you suck it. Suck the snot out. But there is a filter inside. It looks like this. And I mean, it's never even gotten close to going through those tubes. So it's really not that bad, but let me tell you, it works magic. So I use this every single day pretty much. This in combo with a humidifier has been a lifesaver. Definitely on my top 10 list for sure. I use this item probably from like 0 to like maybe 2.5 months, actually maybe all the way through her 3-month period, but it was the Boppy Lounger. Pretty much it just looks like a big donut or like a completed Boppy, except there's no hole in the middle, it's just kind of dipped. I'll include a picture of Hayden in hers. I would let her like lounge in it like throughout the day when I was just like, you know, sitting with her. She loved laying in that thing, and we used it every single day for the first 3 months, but now she is too big for it, so I don't use it anymore. We pretty much only used it for the first 3 months. It was a lifesaver, and sometimes I would let her just, you know, nap in it, especially if we were just hanging out doing nothing, and it was for a period of time, it was the only thing that she would nap in. So for me, it was a lifesaver, especially in those beginning months where, you know, you're not getting very much sleep at all. And then of course the actual Boppy, I use that every day even up until now, and I have since the beginning, just because they're similar but I guess kind of different. But the Boppy I use for breastfeeding. She also falls asleep when she's nursing on it a lot against me, and then I just let her nap that way. Great. So the Boppy has been a lifesaver, as well as the Boppy Lounger, and I will include pictures of both of those. And so the next thing is going to be the auto rock in place, the one that automatically rocks. So I have a co-sleeper, and the co-sleeper is kind of like a bassinet. Well, it's similar to a bassinet, but it just sits on the side of the bed, and I mean, it has wheels on it. It just moves. It's flat. And when we brought her home, that's the original thing I tried to get her to sleep in, and she would not sleep in it. She'd fall asleep, and I put her down in the co-sleeper, and she would be up in like literally 15 minutes, and it would be the same cycle over and over and over again. And so because we thought she had reflux, we started using the rock and play sleeper, and she would actually sleep in it, and she would go, you know, like 2 hours at a time, wake up, which was way better than 15 minutes. And she loves it. She sleeps in it. She's comfortable in it. We only use it at night. Before, when she was newer, we would use it, you know, when she napped, or we'd have it out in the living room. Now we only use it in the bedroom. We use rock and play a lot. That is going to be one of the more, I would say, my more recommended items on this list is the rock and play.
Let's go like this. Hi. 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 No? You know when to do it now? Hi.
Okay, so we tried introducing pacifiers to her when the pediatrician said that, you know, it would be okay, which was about 1 month. And she liked them for like a hot minute. and then she was over it. She's like, no thank you. But in a way it's kind of good too, because then I don't have to try and break that habit. But there was one pacifier and that she will take from time to time still, but even if she doesn't take it, she's obsessed with the animal attached to it. And I know a lot of you are thinking it's a whelming, and it's not a whelming. I'm talking about the Dr. Brown's pacifier, and it's the little giraffe, and we call him Rafi. So this is Rafi. She is obsessed with this thing, and we cannot go anywhere without him. So I really need to buy a backup, because if we lose him, we're screwed. Like it? I did buy a second one, and I haven't introduced her to it yet, but it is the fox version of this, which I think is so cute. So hopefully she likes the fox just as much as she loves this guy, but I don't know what I would do if we lost him, because I think just him alone she's attached to. I mean, how could you not be? Look at how cute. So yeah, and this is not one that is part of the recall, trust me. I looked a million times up and down. I've gone over the list 1,000 times. This one is not part of the recall, because there was a recall on some of these. Another thing that has been super helpful, thermometer. So we have this one, and this is the one that you just put in the ear and it temps it. It isn't like amazingly accurate, but it's not terribly off. We've used this numerous times within the first 3 months. Just, you know, I don't know, I'm just paranoid. I freak out about everything. I'm a first-time mom, so I think most moms are that way. And so yeah, sometimes I just need to run her temperature to be sure. So this is an awesome item. I believe it was purchased at Target. I'm not sure. It was a gift, so really awesome one. Bath time. So our little Hayden loves bath time. Loves bath time. We used, it is a, like, to me it reminds me of kind of like a beach chair. But it is a little chair that just sat perfectly in our little sink. And, well, kind of like a big sink. But sat perfectly in the sink, and she just lounged on it. I mean, obviously don't leave your baby unattended on this. But, you know, she just sat there, and she loves bath time. She loves water. She'll sit there and just laugh and smile. Definitely a fun water baby. But yeah, this thing has been awesome. It folds down and like folds over and flat. So this is really easy to store. Yeah, we bought this at Target. I think it was Target. Yeah, and I think it's relatively inexpensive and obviously space saver.
The water. Bath time. So cute.
The next thing is our activity gym. Our activity gym is a teepee. It's really cute. Actually, my best friend got it for us as a baby shower gift. And all the little toys that hang from it, we use it during tummy time every day and just playtime in general. So she's always looking at all the little toys. It comes with Rattle. It comes with these little guys. So this is one of the guys that is attached to it. And actually when you touch him, he lights up. So she loves looking at this one. And then it comes with a turtle, a raccoon, and it comes with a little head thing, little head neck support thing. So it's kind of cool. I'll use this for tummy time for a while because she was not a fan of tummy time at all. And the only way she would kind of tolerate it is if I would be able to put this under her or a Boppy just to kind of support her a little bit more and lift her up. So yeah. Activity gyms, any kind really, are amazing. Okay, next thing is crucial, in my opinion. Not all babies like being swaddled, but I'm gonna say swaddles. So I have all different kinds of swaddles. But this is one of them. So this one has little raccoons on it. And this is just a little, let me see. Just a little swaddle that, I call this like our summertime or warm night swaddle because it's not as thick as some of the other ones. I know it's hard to see, but little cute raccoons. She only liked being swaddled, completely swaddled, for like the first like month and a half. And then after that, she did not like her hand swaddled. So I really like these because you were able to kind of angle the little, I don't know what you want to call these, tabs or the sides to allow her arms to be out and it not bug her. The ones that we used when she was first born are more like these. They're like fleecy kind. This one has a little fox on it. I don't know if you noticed, but pretty much everything we have has a fox on it. So yeah, this one is it together. And so we really love these. She loved these, but now she's too big for them. Next thing is our Ergo Baby. I have it hanging up and I'm not going to bring it out, but we have the Ergo Baby 360 and I love it. We love it. She, in the very beginning when she was a newborn, we got the newborn insert. It makes it so easy to get stuff done around the house or when you're out. She just gets so cozy and usually she falls asleep. So if I'm like doing the dishes or picking up around the house, or I mean, even if you just go out for the day and you have to be somewhere you don't want to bring a stroller and you'd rather just wear your baby, find something that is comfortable for you. For us, it was the Ergo Baby 360. I love it. It's very easy to use and she likes it and she always seems to just fall asleep in it. Ergo Baby or any type of baby wearing thing would be a good thing to at least try. I know all babies are different, but if you find one that is comfortable for you, because they're not cheap, but and you like them, I definitely suggest it because it makes having your hands free is nice, especially in the beginning when the baby is tied to you the whole time and you really can't do anything. Baby wearing is a good option. Okay, another really practical thing, but is an absolutely must-have because you just use them for everything, is just blankets and bibs, or blankets and burp cloths. I just leave them all over the house because you're always reaching for these, whether the baby's spitting up. You pretty much use them for everything. So a little receding blanket. This one has unicorns on it, but I mean, I have literally so many just folded in here. Blankets in general, I have tons of blankets. Again, fox blankets, more blankets. They're just rolled up, cleaned everywhere all throughout the house because I feel like I'm constantly reaching for these. Last thing I have on my list was actually something that we got a little bit later, which I kind of wish I would have gotten earlier, which is her swing. So at first we were trying to go with not getting a swing just because our house isn't huge and we already have a bunch of baby stuff in it. So our little one really liked the up and down motion rather than the side to side motion. And it was really hard to find a swing that did up and down. I think the Mamaroo was probably one of the only ones that did it. However, the one that we got is not the Mamaroo. We got the Graco Every Way Soother. And I believe it has like 16 different motions and it has, I want to say, like 10 different songs and sounds, and it has vibration, and the top actually comes off and becomes just a bouncer, which still has vibration even when it's detached. Use it pretty much every day ever since we've had it. So honestly, if you're on the fence about a swing, if you know your baby likes a certain motion, then obviously I would suggest trying to find something that mocks the motion that your baby likes. So like I said, she liked up and down, and those are the ones that we use the most. So yeah, so the swing has been a lifesaver, and it's been nice because I have somewhere to put her, especially in the living room when, you know, I don't have the lounger anymore, and if I need to go to the bathroom and I need to set her down somewhere, I feel comfortable because she's strapped in the swing and I know that she's safe. And hi, Mama. Those pretty much are the main things that I've used consistently through the 0 to 3 month period. So I'll do another one because obviously a lot of those things have changed if I have enough stuff to include. But for right now, I feel like these have been the most helpful things for me in the 0 to 3 month period. Let me know what has worked for you in your 0 to 3 month period, or if you have things that transitioning from the 0 to 3 month period, what has worked for you, because I'm all about that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!